jumps up in the air. Oh, he's a happy little elephant. And he was dancing through the forest. I guess we better call it a jungle. He thought he was dancing beautifully. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. Can you say 1, 2, 3, kick?
1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick.
Good. That happy little elephant, he just danced along. He thought he was dancing beautifully.
2, kick.
But whenever he went into 1, 2, 3, his big feet pounded so that they shook the whole jungle. And whenever he went kick, he kicked over a tree or a bush. Look at him shaking. The little elephant danced along, leaving wreckage behind him, until one day he met a parrot. "Why are you shaking the jungle all to pieces?" cried the parrot, who had never before seen an elephant. "What kind of an animal are you anyway?" That's a parrot speaking. The little elephant said, "I don't know what kind of an animal I am. I live all alone in the jungle. I dance and I kick, and I call myself Suki." Say Suki.
Suki, Baggy elephant.
It's a good sounding name, and it fits me fine, don't you think? "Maybe," answered the parrot. "But if it does, it's the only thing that does fit you. Your ears are too big for you, and your nose is way too big for you, and your skin is much, much too big for you. It's Baggy and Saggy."
Saggy elephant.
That's what he says. You should be called Saggy Baggy.
Saggy, Baggy elephant.
"I'd be glad to improve myself," said the little elephant, "but I don't know how to go about it. What shall I do?" "I can't tell you. I never saw anything like you in all my life," said the parrot. The little elephant tried to smooth out his skin. He rubbed it with his trunk. That did no good. He pulled up his pant legs, but they fell right back into dozens of wrinkles. It was very disappointing, and the parrot's saucy laugh didn't help much either. Just then a tiger came walking along. He was a beautiful, sleek tiger. His skin fit him like a glove. There he is. Suki rushed up to him and he said, "Tiger, please tell me why your skin fits so well." "The parrot says mine is too baggy and saggy, and I do want to make it fit me like yours fits you." The tiger didn't care a fig about Suki's troubles, but he did feel flattered, and he felt important to be asked the question. And he did feel a little bit hungry. "My skin always did fit," said the tiger. "Maybe it's because I take a lot of exercise. But," added the tiger, "if you don't care for exercise, I shall be delighted to nibble a few of those extra pounds of skin off for you." "Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you very much," said Suki. I love exercise. Just watch me." Suki ran until he was well beyond reach. Then he did somersaults, and he rolled on his back, and he walked on his hind legs, and he walked on his front legs. Well, when Suki wandered down to the river to get a big drink of water, he met the parrot. The parrot laughed so hard, just as hard as ever. "I tried exercising," said the little elephant. "Now I don't know what to do." "Soak in the water the way the crocodiles do," said the parrot. "Maybe your skin will shrink." So Suki tramped straight into the water. But before he had soaked nearly long enough to shrink his skin, a big green crocodile came swimming up, snapping his fierce jaws and looking greedily at Suki's tender ears. See, he's hungry, very hungry. And there's Suki lying in the water. The little elephant clambered out, ran up the bank, and he ran away just as fast as he could. He didn't want that alligator to get him. I'd better hide in a dark place where my bags and sags and creases and wrinkles won't show, he said. So he crawls back into this hiding place here, and by he found a deep, dark cave. And with a big sigh, was so tired, he tramped inside, and he got in a corner and he cuddled up, settled down, and suddenly he heard a big roar, a fierce growling, and a grumbling, and a snarling. He peeped out of the cave, and what did he see?
A lion.
And the lion was padding down the path. "I'm hungry," roared the lion. "I haven't had a thing to eat all day. Not a thing, except a thin, bony antelope, and a puny monkey, and a buffalo, but such a tough one. And 2 turtles, and you can't count turtles. There's nothing much to eat between those saucers they wear for clothes. I'm hungry. I could eat an elephant." And he began to paddle straight toward the dark cave where the little elephant was hidden. "This is the end of me, sags and bags, wrinkles and all," thought Suki, and he let out one last trumpeting bellow. He went, "Whoa!" Just as he did that bellow, the jungle was filled with a terrible crashing and an awful stomping, and a whole herd of great, gray, wrinkled elephants came charging in. And they rushed up to that angry lion, and they jumped up in the air, and they turned around, and they went roar, and that lion just turned and ran as fast as he could go. Suki peeked out of the cave, and all the big elephants smiled down at him. Suki thought they were the most beautiful creatures he had ever seen. "I wish I looked like you," he said. "You do," grinned the big elephant. "You're a perfect dandy little elephant." And this made Suki so happy that he began to dance. And he danced 1, 2, 3, kick, 1, 2, 3, kick. And with a great big brave friendly elephant behind him, and that big elephant was going 1, 2, 3, kick. The saucy parrot watched them dance, but this time he didn't laugh, not even to himself.